Welcome back to the 100. Yes, sir. We are back with some other episodes. The 100. We're running quite smooth. To the quality of the show, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else do they have in store for this series so far. Is so far so good. No issues. I'm intrigued. I'm in it. Want to see what it's all about. In any case, guys, if you want to see more episodes of the 100, go check it out on the Patreon, man. We're further ahead there. All right, let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review. I know you're wondering right now, where's the reaction? Where's the edited version that's supposed to be on YouTube? Well, Terabyt has decided to not edit videos anymore. So here we are. If you want to see the full reaction, it's going to be available for you. The link will be in the description, or you can go over to the Patreon as well and join for free. The full reaction will be posted there as well. So you got two options. Another option that you could do to help support the channel as well, you can join the Patreon as well. There is a tier there that you can watch one extra episode forward from these new series that are going to come to the channel. If this is the release of episode 1, episode 2 will be available on the first tier over on Patreon. And if you want to watch however many more episodes I have available, you can always join the second tier as well. And if you want to suggest any shows for me to watch, you can join the third tier on Patreon. Okay, so you have options. After this, we jump right into the review for the episode, and I expect you guys to continue to comment and like the videos just as much. Thank you guys so much. Let's get to the review.
She's still alive.
Are you there? Please come in.
Can we move? Do something?
Calling ARC station. The Hunter are alive.
Can anyone hear me? Please, you need to get Dr. Abby Griffin.
Hang on, Raven. We're trying to boost your signal. Get her off the arc-wide channel. This room only. Copy? Get off now.
Can she hear me?
Did you confirm the signal's origin?
Yes, sir. It's coming from Earth.
Raven, are you there?
Mom? Mom,
It's me,
Okay, Jesus, man.
Clarke.
You would think these people would be moving with some urgency.
Mom, I need your help. One of our people was stabbed by a grounder.
Clarke, this is the Chancellor. Are you saying there are survivors on the ground?
Yes, the Earth is survivable. We're not alone.
Zach, who the heck?
Mom, he's dying. The knife's still in his chest.
Okay, can you patch me through to medical?
Is my son with you?
No, he did. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Wells is dead.
Well, y'all already dealt with that grief. You just, you know.
Clarke needs you. Patch her into me when they're finished.
Hello, Mr. Chancellor. I just need a
Well,
moment.
if you're here to talk about Abby's council seat, now is not a good time.
Trust me, you need to hear this.
I remember these quarters being bigger when I was Chancellor.
Oh, you were Chancellor at some point?
We need to talk. My people are angry and confused.
Your people.
Yes, the workers. They're coming to me with dangerous questions, Thelonious. Many of them lost loved ones in the culling. The belief that your administration let people die when there was another way has taken root.
I don't suppose you're trying to convince them otherwise.
If you don't get in front of these rumors, things are gonna get ugly fast. That's what I would do in your position.
You're not in my position, Diana. And my people voted you out.
You've activated Project Exodus.
Congratulations. You will forever be remembered as the man who brought us back to the ground.
You know I can't talk to you about that, Diana.
We've had our differences, but I'm here as an ally. The decisions that you now must make implementing Project Exodus are unimaginably difficult. The Ark needs unity now more than ever.
Why don't I trust you?
Can trust me enough to let me help you with that.
I like you. It's a bit premature, but I'm not feeling you right now.
I,
You
Diana
know?
Sydney, do solemnly swear to uphold and defend the laws and the people of the Ark.
What happened? Why was she?
Welcome back to the table, Counselor Sidney. A former chancellor. No one knows more about Project Exodus than you do. The good news is that we are going to the ground. The bad news is not all of us are.
Why not?
It's a problem we were supposed to have 100 years to fix.
What problem? There are 2,237 people on this ark,
Okay.
and there are only enough dropships to carry 700.
Bro, come on.
We are on the Titanic, and there aren't enough lifeboats.
I knew there was gonna be something else, bruh. Oh my god. You know, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, do they have enough ships to take these people? You know? Like, I was thinking that they might have enough ships, you know, but possibly 700. That is crazy. I don't even know what to think at this point. It's like, I'm sitting here thinking, because I was actually thinking if they're going to have enough ships, if that's going to be an issue. But I was thinking, based on what we've seen before, based on the whole, you know, children being limited, you can only have one child. I was thinking they were monitoring the population to make sure that it never goes over the amount of ships they have, just in case they need to get to the ground, Earth becomes survivable again. That's what I was thinking. Logically speaking, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, this is not going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. Over 2,000 people, and they only have they can only send 700. This is crazy, right? And there's still the dilemma of they're not gonna have enough oxygen very soon, so they have that on their back. So they have to figure out which of the 700 is going, because that's over 50%, right? Left, right? That would be left there. So this is another issue as well. That's what I'm saying, is it's like, no more secrets. This is a secret, sir. This is a secret. You need to let the people know all about it. I think I've spoken enough about what was going on in the episode during the episode, so I'm not going to spend too much time here on the review for this episode. This was a great one. I liked it. Hopefully you guys liked the reaction as well. I know I paused a little bit more than usual, I think. But in any case, this was the type of episode of the 100 that, you know, there was a lot. There was a lot that was resolved. I'm one of the things that I like about this show is that a lot of the emotional issues that are going on, they resolve them like that. They're not milking it throughout the series. It's like, okay, Clarke and her mom having an issue, we're gonna resolve that really quick. I mean, we're on episode 7, and a lot of the stuff that is going on is being resolved. We're moving on. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust this new counselor, former chancellor, Diana. I don't like her. They got plans. They're doing something. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, you would think that humanity would be the most united ever in the history of uniting. You know, just looking at what happened. Freaking nuclear apocalypse happened on Earth, and you guys gotta flee to go live in a space station, and there's still problems. You know what I'm saying? You would think that everybody would be getting along. There's no backstabbing and all of this other stuff. But hey, humans be humaning. So, you know, here we are. It's crazy to me, but I'm glad that they're getting a lot of that stuff, because I'm not here. You know, if stuff developed throughout the series, because you have to have those things, you know, to carry, especially character to character and how characters relate to each other and stuff like that. That stuff is good because character development has to happen in the series, right? but I'm more interested in the political aspect that's going on the space station, on the Ark, and what's going on Earth with the Grounders. I want to know more about the Grounders. How did they survive this? We need to know. They probably will never tell us, but that's what's intriguing to me, right? You know, these relationships and character development, you know what I'm saying, my interest in it is about a 7 out of 10. It's not really high up there on the priority list, but the other stuff really intrigues me. I'm keeping an eye on the characters because right now, I'm not gonna lie, Octavia was not up there, but right now Octavia is my favorite character in the show. She just came from out of nowhere. she just came from out of nowhere and just stole the show. Right? So that was pretty cool, man. To be honest, Clarke still remains a very close second for me because she's, you know, a lot of the stuff that she's dealing with, she's, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I hate to say it, but she is a young, I think she's an adult, or, you know what I'm saying, at least she's a young, you know, she's a teenager. I think they all are teenagers. I don't think any of them are in their 20s, probably maybe one or two of them, but I think they're all like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, not early teens, but late teens. I don't know how old they're supposed to be. I'm just guessing. Okay. But in any case, based on what she's shown me so far, she could be a great leader, but man, that emotional aspect of her when it comes on to her being a girl, that ain't going nowhere. It's there and it's showing. I'm glad that they're exploring that about her character, because it's not just, I hate when I see characters that are women in any shows that I watch. I hate when I see characters that are just, you're a woman and you're just just trying to be as manly as possible. I cannot stand it, because it's like, even though they're showing that she's a possibly could be the leader of the group, right? At the end of the day, she's still a woman. She still feels things differently than a man. She can be emotional. She still, you know, cries when something happens to somebody that she cares for. All of these little things. Like, I like to see those things because it portrays that she's, you know what I'm saying, she's just not all masculine. It's just her femininity shines through. And I love to see when women's femininity shines through. Even when I'm watching TV shows, I like to see it because it remains. I don't like to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching also The Expanse as well, and there's this character in there that at first she was all, and I was like, I don't know. But then after a few more episodes, after she was introduced, I was like, this is possibly my favorite character in the show, because she started to show that vulnerable side of her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I like me some Bobby now. You know what I'm saying? But I, you know what I'm saying? So I like to see that on screen. I don't like the whole women acting on macho, you know what I'm saying? And just, it doesn't feel authentic. And that's what it is for me. It just doesn't feel authentic to me when I'm watching it on screen. But, you know, you guys know. But anyways, guys, don't want to spend too much time here, even though I still just spent 5 minutes doing a review, even though I said this one was not going to be long. But anyways, guys, leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one. I'm out. Peace.